After a night of destruction on Saturday night in the southern cities of Arad and Dimona, Israelis living there begin to pick up the pieces with great help from Israelis all over the country. Shalom, my friends. It's Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. You've probably seen the images, footage, pictures, videos of Arad and Dimona, two cities in the south of Israel that were hit directly by ballistic missiles on Saturday night that got through Israeli defense systems, causing tremendous damage. Hundreds of apartments destroyed, buildings collapsed, and over 150 people injured. There are thousands of people now without a home. We're now moving into hotels around the country, but also trying to pick up the pieces of lives that were destroyed literally within moments. And to help these people get through this very, very difficult time, hundreds and hundreds of volunteers from around Israel have come to help them, to literally go through their apartments, sweep out the debris, pick up what could still be used in their lives. And if their apartments were not destroyed, but windows shattered, which often happens in the area around the blast site, to seal up windows which no longer have glass so that they can still continue to live in these apartments until new windows are put into place. It shows the volunteer spirit of Israel. It shows the spirit of the Jewish people wanting to help out their fellow Jews in times of great need. And these communities do have ahead of them a long road of rebuilding their lives. But from day one, people have been there to help them to get through this first very, very difficult stage. And again, it is really a big part of the war effort here in terms of people who are not serving on the front lines, who are not being called up to army duty. Maybe they're too young. Maybe they're past the age, and they still want to help. They are showing up, putting on helmets, putting on gloves, and doing all they can, what they can, to help the people at this time of their great need. In other news, Israel continues to entrench itself in southern Lebanon, creating the buffer zone that will hopefully prevent Hezbollah from continuing to attack Israel, specifically in the north of Israel. Communities there suffering greatly from constant missile attack. Yesterday, the defense minister here in Israel gave word gave the green light to destroy all bridges over the Litani River in southern Lebanon, and we saw footage just yesterday of that exactly happening. These bridges have been used by Hezbollah to move troops into southern Lebanon to get closer to the border, to launch missiles, to fire anti-missile rockets, and this entire plan of the buffer zone and destroying the bridges is to push Hezbollah back and to prevent them from being able to do so. Just yesterday, a well-known farmer in the northern community of Miskav Am was in his vehicle, was in his car, and an anti-tank missile was shot at him. And the car went up in flames, and unfortunately, he died as a result of this attack. Very serious up in the north with Hezbollah fighting alongside of Iran. And in Iran, America is putting together a plan, a very intense plan to open up the Straits of Hormuz. We shared yesterday that President Trump had declared 48 hours a threat, an ultimatum of 48 hours that Iran must open up the Straits of Hormuz, let ships safely pass through there, let oil shipping continue to work the way it was before the war, or else. America would attack Iran in an even stronger kind of way. So our eyes on all these different fronts with Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, in Iran, here in Israel, with missile attacks still taking place. Last night, there was a few different rounds of attacks from Iran and Hezbollah, and Israelis running to their bomb shelters multiple times throughout the night. This has become the reality here in Israel, but Israelis know that this is a just war, a necessary war, a war that is fighting the root of evil in the Middle East and one of the roots of evil in the entire world. Israelis are unified in their support for this war, and of course in their support of the soldiers fighting this war on the front lines. As always, we thank you for your support, your prayers, and your thoughts for Israel. Wishing everyone the best from Israel. All the best, my friends, and be well.